Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about the Prophet Insights. These are the hard, soft ones. Sometimes they appear to be hard because they're very straightforward in the way they talk. They're fairly quiet natured, but if they've got something to say, they definitely hold the floor. So they're quiet in the sense that they have no imagination. So they're not like chatterboxes, like exhorters are, but they're very quiet until they've got something really important to say. So they don't like small talk. They find it hard to meet new people because they never know what to say to them. It doesn't mean they're shy. They just haven't got a lot of words. So they're often prophets if they're Christians. If they're not Christians, they could be clairvoyants or fortune tellers, that sort of thing. They're able to discern a person's motivation, really, where they're coming from, where they're at in their heart. That doesn't mean they can read minds, but it's more of a knowing sort of a thing. If they're presented with a situation, that they'll often know what the end result's going to be. And if they say, don't do that, people will say, why not? And then they have to sort of think about it, think back through the scenario to figure out, to put it into words, because it's a feeling thing, a knowing. What can I say? No imagination. They're not good at telling jokes or telling stories. Very straightforward. So if they saw an accident on the side of the road, they'd say, oh, I saw an accident. No one was killed, but it was pretty messy. And whereas an exhorter would come along and say, I came along the side of the road today and there before my very eyes there was an accident and there was this car and that car and there was blood and guts all over the road. And, they can make a really interesting story out of things, whereas Prophet Insights just give you the facts, mate, just the facts. Very good at précis and that sort of thing when they're at school. They can cut right through all the fluffy stuff and get right to the point. They don't like hidden things. They like to have things exposed and fixed. What else can I say? As children, very creative in arts and crafts, but have little imagination. Couldn't write an essay at school, make up a story. They like true things. They're not toy-oriented. Tend to read only those books that interest them, have an understanding beyond their years, and have a strong desire for approval from God, from parents, from each other. They want that approval. Quiet and enjoy being on their own, never afraid to be on their own. Can always find something constructive to do, and they eat to live, they don't live to eat. Whereas exhorters love to eat, they love to do all those sort of things. So Prophet Insights are more about what's going on. So if they walked into a room, their discernment would lie in where people are at. They know who to trust and who not to trust, and all that sort of thing. So a server walks in, sees if the walls need painting or anything needs fixing. Mercy walks in and sees who's upset or embarrassed, and contributors walk in, see who needs what. So everyone has their own discernment in different areas, and isn't it wonderful, because we so all need each other. So it's great. It's really good that we are all different and need each other. But don't forget the book. There's a lot more detail in that if you're really interested in figuring out who you are and who your friends are. Get that from Amazon or lulu.com and learn a bit more. Good on you.